What's up, guys? Of course, welcome to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with your troll, of course, the Scizor, and the last battle before the winter break, of course. And today we're going up against an excellent opponent, be it Scizor or Orsomerset Scizor of the TBU league, basically. He has two rough losses as so far, but you know his team is fairly, or honestly, it's intimidating. And I was expecting him to bring Garchomp this match, and seeing him not bringing it, or even Crobat or Skuntank for that reason, made me relax a bit, because that means he had no Pursuit Trappers, which was super important, because that means I can use my Gengar freely, and no Garchomp means that I can actually work around other things, though obviously Thunder's being somewhat well down here, and not as usable, which sucks. But still, you know, I feel I have a good chance here. If you haven't seen my set videos, make sure to check that out. Of course, that's gonna be linked down below. I prepped a lot for this team, or for my opponent here, but I prepped a lot for mons I didn't think would bring, Clefable being one of them. Not really that well prepared for it, and I did see Registeel, I did see Megaladies, he's Slowking. I thought Rotom was weird, but I definitely was expecting our Scarf Rotom, because other than that, then if you look to this team, you kind of realize that if I used my Heracross, I would have sweat for this team. So it has to be Scarfs, or he is in trouble, even though I don't use, of course, a Heracross. Anyway, seeing that I don't have any defoggers, I'm just going to go for Stealth straight at it, and I'm going to start off with Empoleon, and basically hope things work. So with all this, my guys, let's go. So my opponent here will start off with Greninja, which I thought was kind of scary, mostly because I don't really know how to tackle Greninja. I haven't done that in like, what is that, 1 year since I got banned. So anyway, he's going to show me Hidden Power, and it's going to be Hidden Power Fighting, which will not do a whole lot of damage, but at the same time my Empoleon can't really hurt this guy. And I'm just going to go to 3 rocks, like I said, and after this I see that, alright, I am a 3-hit KO area, so it's kind of dangerous for me to stay in, so I need to go to Thunderous. And my opponent does an excellent call here, and I felt so demolished from the get-go. He's going to go for Nice Beam, that will just annihilate my Thunderous. I can't take it, I'm going to fall. He's obviously expert belt here, and yeah, that sucks. So anyway, I need to bring 5 from the Cobalion, because a close combat, if he goes for Hidden Power Fighting or Scald, will actually be in the area where, what do you say, Stealth Rock will take him out, so I needed to go for that play. I thought it was weird I didn't have Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump is an area where he can take me out, even though it isn't expert belt boosted, it's still a stronger move. But anyway, I did a Calyx here, I was fairly glad about that result. I needed to, sadly, sack off 5 from here in my Cobalion, which I thought was really tough. But that's the play I had to make, because Empoleon is still not KO'd by this Mon, and I can force it out, or he can go for a Killing Shot. He dies by Stealth Rocks, so he's actually going to switch out, which I thought was really weird. But, you know, no matter, he's going to do his Rotom Meow. And I don't fear this Mon at all, because, like I said, I was so sure it was going to be Scarf. The only way he could KO me from this rage was if he was Specs. And he's actually going to go for Trick and give me Specs. Yeah, and I'm going to go for Nice Beam. And yeah, I mean, I have nothing here. I really thought that if you had Specs, that you should just go for a T-Bolt, letting of course my Landers come in afterwards, which of course would have gone for Rock Polish, and that would have been GG. But no, that did not happen. Now Nickname is gonna come in, which of course will be the Glade, and I have only one Mon for this, and that Mon is my Shaman. That's the only Mon who can cope with this Pokemon, if anything. And he's gonna go for Mega Evolution, and he's gonna do something even stranger here. And this is awesome. You really need to explain this for me, because I have no idea why you have Hidden Power Ice in this Mon. I don't. Since Ice Punch is a superior choice. But anyway, you know, we're gonna soak that, and now I am pretty much free to come in here. And I decided that Leech Seed must be the way to go here. I must start Leech Seeding him. He's gonna show me Sword Dance, which means that, alright, he's most likely close combat set. And I can say 1 close combat at +2, and Seed Flare is at worst an 85% hit, which in combination with 2 leeches is enough to KO him. So I need to stay in, I need to take this close combat. I could have predicted it going to Gengar, but then I also risk of him going for a knockoff or anything like that, which made me, or forced me to stay in. And here's a close combat, and like I said, I am designed to survive it. No issue whatsoever. Obviously, I'm like definitely dying by that hit. but the seed for retaliation is enough with the lead seed like I designed, and as we calc really, I calc for the situation before going in here that this, if I'm going to beat Gallade, it's gonna be this way, and luckily it does pay off because it was a risk I was willing to take because I really didn't want to risk going into a speed tie against the Gallade and trying to fend it off with Gengar. He could have been adamant, that's definitely a thing, but then he would have actually taken me out, I believe. So anyway, he's gonna go for his Clefable here. And Clefable is, well, not a threat. A Flamethrower does roughly 70 HP around there, but that's going for Moonblast. We're gonna take that, and we're gonna take that just fine. And now I feel that, alright, he's probably gonna keep going for that. It's either that or some kind of Calm Mind or anything like that. So decide that, alright, probably a better off here actually going for Gengar. I don't feel like Gengar is that threatened by Clefable whatsoever. He could pack the Shadow Ball, but that's a 2-hit KO at best, and the Sludge Wave is a KO. But here's the thing, he's still got Registeel on his team, so I was thinking that I'm kind of better off predicting the Registeel and go for a close or a Focus Blast. That will be just about fine. And he's gonna go to Sky's Limit, which of course is the Registeel. And the other reason was that a Focus Blast is a 2-hit KO, so I needed to land 2 of these. I roughly do 70% if this lands, but you know, if you get a crit, that's a 1-hit KO. Now, even if I wasn't having a crit, I would still have speed and go for Shadow Ball. The combination would have killed it. But you know, that's unfortunate, and we do land a Focus Blast. How about that? Not the most trustworthy move after all. So anyway, he's gonna bring Shelly here, and I was a bit split here. Like I said, I was pretty sure it was gonna be Assault Vest. So I decided to go to handle this eventually, hoping for not an Ice Beam, but he's gonna show me Dragon Tail. And not only that, he's gonna show me that he's a Life Orb. Which I thought also was kind of strange, being that it's a defensive set. Or Dragon Tail ensures it should have been the defensive set. So anyway, I have the Yasha Berries. I know I can take this. I for sure know I can take an Ice Beam, even with Life Orb. But I did have to calc it before I actually risk that. But that shouldn't be an issue. It should put me in a bad range, but it should not take me out. And of course, we still beat it. And yeah, basically, there is really nothing you can do here. And he has to follow it, but he's actually going to switch into his Cunning, which will die to Rock, which means another kill for, of course, the one and only Empoleon, which turned out to be somewhat of an MVP this match, because it just hold on for so long. I can't believe it. So he's gonna bring Clefable here, I believe. No, he brings Shelly yet again, trying to get Regenerator going, but it's not gonna help. He's still in them. I mean, my Earthquake does roughly 70%. You can't really cope with that. But he's going to try to, by actually switching that out again, and bring the Clefable, and Clefable is easily a 2-hit KO by the Earthquake, and basically Landers are just gonna finish off this game. There is nothing Scizor can do from this range, and I did not have to set up my Landers once at all, but like I said there before, I had in mind that his Empoleon, or I mean there's a situation against Rotom against Empoleon, that he would kill my Empoleon and I could set up a Rock Polish. I pretty much needed to do that play and then set up a Swords Dance. Using the Yasha Bear right there and then, and actually sweep from that range. But we didn't really come to that because I think Scizor played a bit risky and it didn't pay off the way he imagined, and that's why we win 4-0, sadly I should say, because he played really good in the beginning. So yeah, finally got the chance to show you guys what I'm made of. I really this time, I really feel that, you know, I did everything in my power to show you guys what I'm all about, and I'm here for winning this. Finally, also, of course, our 3rd win in a row, which of course been incredibly awesome. Really needed that, at least for our self-esteem. The first match losing, of course, always sucks. But you know what? We made it through, and outside of that, that's actually kind of cool. I can't deny that fact. So I'm really glad about this win. I will give credit to, of course, Scizor. I think his 2 first turns there are incredibly good played. No denying that fact. Me forced down to actually sack Cobalion for forcing him down the range of Stealth Rocks was the play that made me win this match too. I wasn't sure he was gonna do that play. I was not sure actually he was gonna do that, and once he did that, it pretty much sealed his fate. I knew I was gonna win from that point on. There was no way he was gonna turn the battle around through that point. Losing Greninja was A&O when it came to me winning, because Greninja was the only thing really forcing me out. and didn't really have a lot of mods that could take it on. I was definitely vulnerable to it. Outside of Cobalion and Empoleon, they were the only one really fending it off properly. And yeah, I mean, like I said, we have situations that we'll discuss a little bit. One of those being, of course, that like I said, I really fought against Empoleon that he actually tried to hurt me. Of course, go for Dark Pulse or Rhythm Power fighting again, and it forced me down. Really, I was pretty sure it's gonna do that play. And bring in afterwards the Rotom, go for Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, and give me some kind of momentum. But it didn't do that. He actually went for a Crick, which definitely helped. But yeah, had it gone and actually killed my Empoleon, I would just have been better off actually to be. Oh, hopefully it was locked into Thunderbolt, of course. I knew I could take that opportunity to go for Rock Polish with Landorus being able to outspeed even the Mega Lead. And hopefully him being able to bring a Mega Lead or Slow King, go for an Ice Beam while I go for a Swole Stance basically, and win the game. Now I did a Clefable, and Clefable did not pack the Ice Beam, because if he had it, he would have gone against it for the Shaman. But no matter, it would definitely have been posing a threat, but it would not have stopped me. Which is important to remember. Landorus was just that good this game, really made a difference. And even if he didn't have or change the game that much, or he had a lost Landorus later on, Gengar would still have probably been able to actually finish out the game just fine. Like I said, losing Greninja for him was a win condition for me. Greninja was just that good, and him losing it pretty much sealed his fate, and I felt really bad about that, because Scizor is a good player, but that was definitely a tough call to make, and that's why I lose in the end. Other than that, well, we're over a 2-week break now. We are in the second place in TBU, which is awesome, just behind Eric, and I'm gonna actually leave a little preview picture for you guys against Eric match, because you really need to see the one. Eric's match are one of the best, easily. Somebody need to get good, and need to get good fast, because he's actually below me now. You hear that, Freedamion? You hear that? But in all honesty though, make sure to check out everybody's matches today. There are 10 other uploads gonna go up today, so definitely make sure to check these guys out. Other than that, I want to thank everyone for watching, and make sure to follow TBU. They do upload Monday to Thursday, power rankings and stuff like that, and it's fun to actually watch these guys, because Chaos, Shady, Shorty, I'm missing out on the Shroom, they are just the best. They are so charismatic. It's always a blast just to listen to those guys. So anyway, with that said, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we're back in the TBU in 2 weeks. Until then, guys, we're gonna have other spats on this channel. It's nothing bigger than that. So thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Been a blast, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, guys, take care. Bye.